Okay, so I'm Terrell, Aaron Claus, and I'm here with my friend Christian. We're both super Charmed fans, and we got the opportunity to see the inside of the Charmed Manor. And also see the other house across the street from it, where the attic was where Phoebe first found the Book of Shadows in the attic, because the attic in that house is pretty much replicated in the show, not the attic in this house. Fun fact. So before we go in and meet the owners, we first have to start things the way Phoebe started things. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hear now the words of the witches, the secrets we hid in the night. The oldest of gods are invoked here. The great work of magic is sought. In this night and in this hour, I call upon the ancient power. Bring your powers to we sisters three. We want the power. Give us the power. All right, let's go. Hi, it's me, Terrell. I'm here with my friend Christian and Miss Planaria Price. Did I pronounce it right? I'm just soaking this all up because it's such a blessing. Oh my God, I'm going to see the attic, the real attic that was used in Charmed. Let me not fall down the stairs or up the stairs. I've fallen up the stairs quite a few times. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is where all the demons were vanquished. It looks even bigger here in real life. Oh yes. Look at me, I'm so lost. I'm like, oh my God. Wow. It looks like a person. That's Igor?
Yeah, we hang them at Halloween.
Oh, I bet you must really get a lot of people here for Halloween. Oh my God. Wow. And I read that you're a teacher, right? I used to be a teacher's assistant, so it gave me an appreciation for teachers because I wasn't such the best student, you know? Yes.
I taught adults.
Oh, you did?
Adults, English.
Wow. For how many years?
40. I'm retired now.
I know that's right. She's like, it's time. Exactly.
How do you know my name? How do you know Murray's name?
Well, right before I went to go do that video of me, I was like, let me see if I can see the inside of the house. And so I went online to see who the owner was. Then I saw him.
Well,
and
how did you find out? I mean, I'm just curious.
There was an article showcasing you guys, and I was like, let me see if they're on Facebook. I was like, this is kind of like borderline stalkish, but not really, but kind of.
Like everyone does it.
Yeah, everyone does it, but I was like, let me just take a chance and let me just write the best note that I can. I was so glad that your name is so unique because you're like the only one on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like me. I'm the only Terrell Aaron Claus on Facebook. So, but when I found you, I was like, let me just write to her, and hopefully she writes back.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I never go to Facebook, and I don't do Messenger at all, and I just.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I looked at it. I don't know what I like was 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, about a week ago on the 12th.
So all
yeah.
these messages people had written to me.
Oh, really? I'm just glad it worked out the way it did because I still went and shot the video, but when I was looking for you guys, it was so cool seeing all the stuff that you did, Mr. Murray. How you and hopefully you don't mind me calling you Mr. Murray. I lived in Georgia.
I do.
You do?
Just
okay.
Murray.
Just Murray? Okay. Just Murray? Okay. I lived in Georgia, so I kind of got a little bit of the Southern hospitality, but I'm from Connecticut originally. But I saw an article where it was celebrating everything that you've done in the neighborhood, and I was like, oh my God. So I kind of got a history lesson about the neighborhood, and then I found you guys, and I was like, let me just write to them, and it all worked out. It took some time, but
I don't. Oh, that was
I think that's where the book
Spider-Man. The
Remember the
Spider-Man.
words come in and then go to the right.
is that where the Book of Shadows would be?
I have no idea.
Because it would only come in here, right?
Oh my gosh.
Or it would be over there.
Yeah, and have a look in that tower room. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Look at
you know
that
what I
TV.
think? Was this where the chest was where Phoebe found the book?
I think so,
Because it
yeah.
looked like this, yeah.
Because she was sitting, she sat down on the floor by the window.
Uh-huh.
Wow, look at this TV. How many channels does it get?
Kind of like your hospital room.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, 2 or 3 channels, and that's it. Wow. And there's the house right there across the street. There's somebody taking pictures next to it. Wow. Wow. So has anyone purchased the house at all since the show? I mean, has anybody like moved in at all?
Oh, the Charm House?
Yeah.
Well, he owns his house, and he always has tenants there.
Oh, okay, cool.
I have people who live on the second floor, because I want to keep the first floor for tourism.
Okay, yeah.
We donate the house to the LA Conservancy, and they have their tours. They bring in the
that's
Every month.
every month
Wow.
for the preservation.
Oh my God. This is just
I think this is really filmed with Spider-Man too. I think this was his bedroom.
Really?
I just don't remember the guy's name. I would recognize it now. But and then they had him go out the window, and they had the actor go out the window. They didn't have the stuntman do it. I remember that part where he was just like freaked, you know, like wait a minute,
Uh-huh.
I have to jump out.
hanging out the window.
God, Spider-Man 2 is one of the best superhero movies ever. With Doc Ock and the train sequence and everything. God, I remember the episode on the season 4 premiere when the sisters, when they found their long lost sister Paige, and they had to rush up to the attic and the wind was blowing and stuff. Back then I didn't know about any of the Hollywood magic or anything. I just kept thinking to myself, they're gonna destroy the attic again. How do they keep putting this thing back together? Like, I just this is the attic where the Book of Shadows was found, was first introduced. This is the real attic. It's across the street from the Charmed House. Wow. God, this place is huge. No, before I came here in October 2018, I did research on the house, and is it pronounced Inez, the Inez house, or the Inez?
Inez.
Inez.
Inez? Inez? Okay. I was like, maybe it's Spanish and it's Inez, but
No, Inez. And he was a city councilman. And then he opened a shoe store. And when I was a little girl, I used to get my shoes at the Inez shoe store.
Oh.
really? Oh my God. Oh. Wow. Pumpkin.
Thank you for bringing the wreath up.
Oh, let me take a selfie of myself in there, I guess. In the attic. That thing takes pictures, but I'd rather for the video to keep going because it's so sensitive.
Do you want me to talk?
Oh, sure. This is just such a dream come true. It's been such a rough time for me lately. I have a lot going on, but this just like totally just re-energized my spirit.
Well, it's a good way to start the new year.
Yes. Okay.
Can you believe we're in 2020?
I know, right?
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Okay.
let's head down.
Okay. All right.
Thank you guys so much.
Let me make sure I don't fall this. I love all of this. Like, are these old uniforms from real fallen soldiers?
So my father in World War II. This was when we were
Oh my goodness. My grandfather was in the Air Force. I can't remember if it was the World War II or shortly after. From the 50s, but you know.
probably Korea. Oh, yes, thank you.
Yeah, my grandfather met my grandmother, and when he was stationed somewhere in Texas. He met my grandmother there, and then they moved to Connecticut, and then my mom was born there, and then I was raised there, and then I moved to Georgia, and now I'm here. But it's like I love history. I sucked at history in school. I sucked at everything in school except for arts, but I love history stuff. So just thank you. All right, we're on our way to see the Charmed house, to see the interior of the Charmed house. Let me make sure I don't fall. Oh my God. My God, these homes are just so beautiful. I just can't even stress that enough. Just so beautiful.
That do it?
What kind of flowers are those?
Orchids. Oh my God.
Oh wow, they are
That's the
beautiful.
hospital. You know, when I have orchids, I just put them out there. I ignore them. I don't feed them.
Oh,
And I just noticed. Look at that. Wow.
they just opened up too.
That's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. In winter.
Wow. Watch your step. Wow. Oh, you're not fond of the orchids?
No, talking about different.
When did you go over here? Like, I forgot when.
We didn't both. I met her when she was selling Charm.
Oh, you were selling the Charmed House? Oh, wow.
Because I lived there and then that woman sold the house and
Uh-huh.
I bought that one and sold this one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm going in. I was talking with Christian about how at the end of each season, somebody with telekinesis would always close the door. It was like the show's signature thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's working.
Okay, so we'll be quiet. Yeah. Make sure my phone is on vibrate. Yes. You want me? Yeah. Just be careful of the screen because if you touch it, it's gonna go to something else.
Oh wow.
It smells so good in here. That's the staircase.
Oh my God, it is. You're right.
They replicated that on the show, but they put it like over here, I
Yeah,
think.
they changed it now, but like the first year, if you watch the first ones, it'll be entirely different than later.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, sisters. Where are your home, sisters?
Yes.
Make sure you get us too.
Nice to meet you.
Jack, nice to meet you, Jack. Sorry, I just need a little chin up.
It's so interesting seeing the real life house and seeing how seeing the real life house and seeing how different it is from seeing how different this whole set is. This how home is from the set.
Everything's bigger, but it might be an interesting thing to watch the first one or two,
Yeah.
and then watch the last one and compare.
They put a little island in the kitchen on the show, I remember.
Oh.
Yeah, because I remember one episode where
I would like that.
call the studio and be like, CBS, you know, if you could do this one little thing. I was really surprised that when the show rebooted, because they have this reboot out now, but we don't talk about that show.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Yes,
The
we're like,
house is gorgeous. It's in Canada or something.
yeah, because it's cheaper. But I'm like, they pretty much,
Oh, it's a whole different idea.
yeah, they stole the name just to get people to watch.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, but hopefully it does well. I never want anything to fail, but
Yeah.
I want the old charm to come back. Oh my goodness.
It just feels so much smaller, right?
Feels so much
I'm
smaller.
like, but I recognize it because of the little chandelier.
This is where, well, this isn't where the sisters wrote in the book at the end, but it's something like it. Wow. I need my light on there. Can you be my light? I'm gonna turn on my flashlight because I can't see myself. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I look so dark. I should just smile so you can see me. It's weird, like on the show.
Was this one of the women?
Oh no,
Okay.
no.
Because we get mail to them, addressed to them, still.
To the characters or to like the real life actors?
The characters.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
And
interesting.
sometimes the actresses.
Wow.
So did you want to take a selfie?
Oh no, just hold the light on me so you can see me because it is a bit dark in there. Give myself a little bit of light. Wow. Look at the living room. It's so spacious. Okay, let me see. You want to hold the book? Yeah. Okay, here's the book. Okay. Christian wants to do a selfie of him on the stairs. Did I do this right? Oh, there it is. Wait, it's kind of fuzzy. Why is it blurry? Is it? Oh, there it is. Let me flip it. Yeah. 2, 3. Show the book. Or open it. I should say. Yeah, it's okay. It's strong. Oh, can you get some of me? Wow. Okay, selfie time. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Is this still recording?
No, picture. Oh yeah, I think it is. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. One more.
Because
I'll get that in a second. Oh, thank you, yes. This is where Prue always uses her powers to close the door. It's right there. She always does. And then it just closes at the end of it closes at the end of every season. And some of you may remember when Chris did the same thing at the end of season 5. I'll shine the light. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I can get you some. Yeah,
Well, who is this gentleman right here?
we don't.
I tell tourists that was my grandfather.
Oh my goodness, it's well preserved.
And his eyes kind of follow you.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm like, I see you looking at me. I see you.
I think that's a function of looking into the camera correctly.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This place is so beautiful. Goodness. I feel like I went back in time or something. Remember that episode, Pardon My Past? Where they went back in time. I think they went back to the 20s and they saw like their aunts and their
They have
Yeah.
flappers and everything.
yeah, everyone was smoking back then everywhere. Back when you could smoke everywhere. Now, what time do you guys have to leave?
In about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
So is not wood.
Oh, what is it?
It's slate that's painted over.
Oh my god.
And all of this, and that's what they did in the 1880s. I can't remember what it's called right now. But the fireplace over there and the other one, that's not marble, it's all painted.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, the detail.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there I am. It's so weird, like I can barely see myself on here, but in real life I see myself just fine. I was digging through my clothes. I said, please let me head wash my charm shirt, please. And it was at the bottom. But then I'm like, it's gonna be a little cold, so let me wear some long jeans. Wow. It's so weird how fast time passes, because when I came here, it might have been October 21st or something, 2018. And I'm thinking, so much happened between then. Like my aunt, she passed away on January 22nd last year, and she didn't love Charmed as much as Christian and I did, but she still loved it, and she would always say, Terrell, I was watching the White Lighters and stuff, and the Charmed, and she saw the video that I made when I came here, about a few months before she passed. But I told myself today, I'm like, Auntie Val, I'm going there for you too. So.
Oh, how sweet. That's really sweet.
She would love all this. When she saw the part of the video where I was orbing everywhere, I do VFX. She said, Terrell, when you get back to Connecticut, can you teach me how to orb? I said, yeah, first I have to learn how to do it in real life. You know? Wow. I used to teach VFX when I was a teacher's aide, and this was at my tech school, and a lot of the students would say, Terrell, can you be our teacher? I'm like, I'd love to, but they don't want to pay me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, welcome to teacher's life. You know, you barely get paid what you should.
That's true.
You know, but seeing people happy, knowing that you passed along whatever knowledge that you got, it makes it all worth it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, I had 40 years of bliss. I mean, it was just.
Tell me what you taught again.
I taught English as a second language
Mhm.
to foreign adults.
Oh my God.
At our school, we had like 90 different countries represented, and they all wanted to learn. I
Yeah.
had taught high school before, which I love, but you know, with foreign adults, you don't have discipline. I mean, they come because they want to learn.
Yeah, you don't have to try to wring their necks to learn. They want to. They show
yeah,
up.
and it was bliss. It was just really, really good.
Wow.
I'm learning sign language.
Oh, really? That's really important. That's great.
Yeah, Christian already speaks 2 languages. Now he's going to speak a 3rd one. I'm like, I feel like I'm slacking. Like I need to learn something else other than English. Yeah.
I really enjoyed the YouTube. I mean, I don't do Facebook, I don't do YouTube, and any of that, but really, you enjoyed seeing me, and that was really, really clever.
Thank you. I always have hope in everything, and I said to myself, well, you know, even if I can't go inside the house, I have to always remember that I'm here next to the house, and so many people wish that they could be here. And I was just so thankful to you and Murray for keeping this whole neighborhood alive and just making it look so beautiful.
Yeah.
Because as an artist, even though I do VFX and I do graphic design stuff too, I have a deep appreciation for every kind of art, and that involves construction and restoration. Like, there's an art to all of that, and it takes a lot of time and dedication. So I'm just really grateful, because you have to keep part of our childhood alive.
Yeah, it's the kind of art, if you do it well, you get wonderful clothes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
You know, because it's so visual. Yeah, it's great. It's very rewarding.
It's like there's a spell on this house, you know, to make it always look.
I don't really like my art, just I don't want to wear it.
Well, that's one of the other things too, is especially the glass. I mean, sit there through the day, everything changes, and you start to see different details.
I don't know if you noticed this. These are hinges.
Oh yeah.
Look at it.
Look at the detail in those hinges. Wow. It looks
so nice.
Oh
my God.
locks, which
Oh, you're right. The little The key, the little hole for the key.
Like, I just realized all this stuff up here on the mirror, like, I mean,
It was the original color of the,
oh wow.
Yeah.
and it's gotten dark over the ages.
How does it do that? Like, how does it turn darker? Is it just,
Most
oxygen?
of the times it would be in, and from the fireplace and smoking and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I just feel like I'm just like somewhere else right now. And before I went to sleep at like 3 in the morning, because again, I couldn't sleep. No, I woke up with a stomach ache and everything. And it takes a lot to me to get nervous because I've been through a lot and I've seen a lot and I'm numb to a lot. But this is just, it happened at the right time. So thank you. Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah, well, it was amazing the way I looked at my messenger. I didn't know I had messenger.
Yes, I was like, when I saw the alert, I said to myself, "Who's Planaria?" And then I said, "Am I pronouncing that right? Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right." Then I clicked on it. I said, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
And then you texted me right after. I remember getting a text. I was like, oh my god.
And I think she's probably at work or something. He's probably thinking like, "What in the world is Terrell talking about?" Like, because it just totally took me by surprise. But it was such a great surprise. Like, I'm glad it happened when it did.
Put a wall here so that they can have in the closet. And one of the things you see here, step over, is you need to cut that off.
Oh yeah.
And when we were restoring it, I found this half in the basement. He had just thrown it in the basement.
What? Why?
Why would you hide this window
Exactly.
for a closet?
Oh my
It's
god.
such a pretty window.
Like it looks like a crystal ball. You know, in the whole 8 seasons of Charmed, I don't remember them ever using a crystal ball. I remember one of the seers did. Remember Krista Allen played the seer, but the girls never used a crystal ball. They just used a cauldron and stuff to when their older sister Prue died. Piper tried to bring her back to life, and then
They have so many shots just right here where Piper just flies through it and breaks this
when the source blew her up.
constantly. Like this would get broken.
I was like, man, how did they keep rebuilding that house? Like I was like, the owners must be getting paid for that. Come to find out, it was all the studio. Nice to meet you too, Jack. Thank you. Good meeting you.
Thank you for my music box. I love it.
Nice meeting you.
He just came back from England. I was like, yeah. And it's got cookies inside.
Oh wow.
It's a music box.
Oh, that's where the music was coming from.
Isn't that adorable?
That's so cute.
Wow.
It's just perfect. It's
You knew she'd like that.
Of course. I went to England for the first time about 2.5 years ago. When I got there, I said, "Wow, the first time first time ever I'm outside of the country, and it's amazing." It was rainy.
well, of course.
Yeah, but
It's London.
my first day it was rainy there, but it was just nice. It was history. Wow. Well, all right, thank you both so much. Oh, here. All right,
Lovely meeting you. Lovely meeting you. And you've got my email and everything.
Yes.
Get in touch.
all right, thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you.
Thank
Take care.
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
I want to say thank you to them for showing me this amazing house. Miss Planaria and Murray. Are you going to do it like Prue or she does that? Oh, she just closed the door and just waves her fingers. Oh, look at that. I'll take that. Thank you. Now remember, when you come, do not disturb. It doesn't happen for everyone, so just enjoy while you're seeing it and hope for the best. And always be polite and be nice, and great things happen.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Everything looks like in the movie.
It looks different than in the show. On the outside, it looks the same, but on the inside, things have changed over 20 years. So,
Thank you, Mary.
thank you, Murray. Have a blessed day. Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
That's his house.
Yeah.
So big.
Wow. Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm here with the fellow Charmed fan, Tatiana. She's originally from Serbia, but she lived in Hawaii, and now she lives here up in Hollywood, and we both just happen to be at the Charmed house at the same time. You know, thank you, Grams.
Yeah, right?
And thank you, Prue, too. I can't even believe I got this opportunity. I'm just so happy.
I can't believe
So
neither.
happy.
I'm coming like from another part of Earth, you know?
Yes,
And
yes.
it's crazy because when they was emitting the show in my country, that was like 20 years ago, and
Yeah.
I was like such a small kid, of course, dreaming about coming here one day, but not believing that.
Exactly. Again, the magic of life, it brings us together, you know?
Yeah.
And this also proves that we all have more in common than we think. All right, y'all. So now it is now time for Christian and I to leave, but we would like to thank Murray and Planaria, the owners of the Charmed House, for inviting us into their home and showing us where the real attic is, the attic that was used where the Book of Shadows was first introduced, and for inviting us into the Charmed home as well, and showing us all around it and allowing us to see how different the interior of the real house is compared to the one that was built on the set at Paramount Pictures studio lot. Thank you so much, Planaria, and thank you so much, Murray. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
This is for all of the fans out there, all the Charmed fans who can't be here. Whenever you come here to LA, this is on Carroll Avenue at 1329 Carroll Avenue in Los Angeles, right a little bit above downtown LA, and it's kind of in between Echo Park and Dodger Stadium, and it's occupied. So when you come here, be respectful. Try not to make too much noise, hence why we're trying to keep our voices down. All right, so now with this being our trip to the Charmed house, there's only one way we can appropriately exit this video, or leave this property. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
You nervous?
Am I gonna throw up?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right. Blessed be everyone. Let's go.
Oh my god!
Coco now has a vocabulary.
I feel so lucky to be the mother of two special young women, special in such different ways. Always remember that. You're better together, your differences are your strengths, and nothing is stronger than your sisterhood.
Phoebe, are you okay? Take a deep breath, honey. It's all right. No, it's not. I saw my future.